Book 2, Episode 236. I'm Wendy, also known as Petty Wendy, and today my co-host Sheila is missing, also known as Sheila D37, and that is because her son has been sick and he had to go see the doctor for some tests on the day that we planned to record. And then I got sick the morning of the day that we planned to record, and I haven't been well enough to do anything until today. So Sheila will probably get together with me at the end of this week to record next week's episode. And I'm just going to do a quick episode today to keep it going. So first of all, the shout outs. We have a contest right now for the cast iron cast on cookbook and knitting pattern book. So if you haven't gone to the thread to do that contest, I recommend that you do. It's an excellent book. And we have 2 knit alongs going right now, knit along, crochet along. We have the works in progress along that will be over at the end of February. And we have the Blue Moon Fiber Arts base knit along, crochet along that's going to go throughout the year. And I think Sheila said she was going to draw prizes for that monthly, but the thread will be open for the entire year. So if you have anything from Blue Moon Fiber Arts in your stash that you'd like to get used up, this is a good opportunity to do it and maybe win some prizes. So on the dance card, I'm still working on my Cache Cache Cowl from Knitty. It's by Kiki Kawai, and she's also known as Yarn vs. Zombies. And I don't have my color light on because I forgot to put it up, but this is not a good example of how pretty this yarn is. This is Into the World Manchester base in the double rainbow colorway. It's super squishy and soft. And as you can see, at this point I've knit so that if I sewed it together, it would be about this long. And I have a pretty good chunk of yarn left. So I'm just going to keep knitting until I have used up most of the yarn, which is one of the things I like about this pattern. Or until I can double it around my neck and it's not too loose. I don't want it to be too loose. I want it to be a little close, so it'll keep the warmth in. And I'm really enjoying this. I still have to look at the chart for the for certain rows on this because I can't memorize them, but I think it's 2 rows every repeat that I have to do, so it's not that bad. But it's coming out beautiful, and I really like the way that this pattern works with colored yarn. The other thing I have on the dance card, which I feel bad about, I haven't done anything on, is my Lucky Cat sock. This is in Fiber Nymph Dyeworks Bounce Base. And again, you can't really see how pretty the colors are in this. I'm doing the Jeck sock pattern, which is a free pattern on Ravelry. I've done it several times, and I really just like how simple it is. And I'm ready to turn the heel on this. I just haven't sat down to knit a sock in some time. So, and those are the only 2 things that I'm actively working on right now. I don't have any dates to rate. I haven't finished anything. And my future date is going to be the poncho that I told you about. And I actually have brought the yarn down and I got the pattern. I purchased the pattern from Ravelry. It's called Indigo Frost. And it looks like this. It's just a very simple A-line poncho. I'm going to be doing the primary color in Dream and Color Classy. Ugh, this lighting is terrible. I can't remember what the name of the colorway is. In Vino Veritas is the name of the colorway. It's a really pretty wine color. I don't know what I'm going to do for the color work around the neck yet. I pulled out a lot of classy scraps that I had, and I'm just going to pick out 4 colors that look good with this. But this is a pretty basic, classic wine color, so I think it would look nice with a lot of different colors. And that's all ready to get cast on as soon as one of these projects gets a little more completed and once I feel a little bit better. There's no Whirlwind Romance this week. I'm still playing around a lot with my Photoshop and enjoying that. And so that's been kind of fun for me, especially when I've been sick and I've been too out of it to knit. I can still, put pictures on a layout. So I've been doing a lot of that while I've been in bed. And then, let's see, no baubles and bling this week. Nothing has been ordered recently. I'm trying to cut down this year and not buy so much until I use up a lot of what I have. So far, so good on that. Gossiping crushes and heartbreaks. Well, obviously my big crush is that I'm sick. If you've watched the show recently, my sister-in-law was very ill a couple weeks ago. She was in the hospital for almost a week. And I took care of her girls. She has a 5-month-old and a 2-year-old. And after she came home, I offered to take her her toddler, her 2-year-old, a couple of days a week to give her a little bit of a break until she's fully recovered, because she's still really weak she was very sick. So I had my niece 2 days last week, and we had a lot of fun together. But the second day that I had her, she had a really bad cold. And that was Thursday. And then Friday morning, I had a really bad cold. So I think that she slimed me with her germs, and that's why I have this cold. Unfortunately, I also have asthma. And it's a fine line with a cold, keeping it from going to your chest and then keeping an asthma flare from happening. And I think that I am having a flare. So it's made me sicker, I think, than I normally would be. Sorry, my voice sounds terrible. Anyway, so that's my heartbreak. Did I say it was a crush? I'm so out of it. I'm really sorry. My crush was spending time with my niece. My heartbreak is that she infected me with her evil cold. And obviously I'm not able to help my sister-in-law this week because I don't want to pass it on to her girls or back to her household again, since they're all just getting over being sick. Other than that, there's not much going on. We had the meeting for my son's IEP/504, and that went fairly well, but there are still some things that have to be worked out about his accommodations, and that's going to take a few months. But the school is really being great and offering to help, so that's really good. Sorry for the quick episode. I wish I could be more entertaining. I did finally do the list of all the festivals that I know of. I know somebody wrote to me on Ravelry and told me of another event that was happening, and I think it was in January or February. I can't remember. I didn't write it down on anything, and I can't find the Ravelry message. So if that was you, just message me again. Or if anybody has a New England area event that they know of that they want me to put in there, I will put it on the list of things. I'm always interested in learning about new events. So, anyway, and I just realized I missed an event this weekend that I was supposed to meet up with Lisa. Sorry, Lisa. I was sick. I better text her. So anyway, there's really nothing else for me to talk about this week. Again, I'm sorry that this is such a crappy small episode, but hopefully the next time I record, I won't be feeling this bad, and I'll be a little more interesting. So have a great week. Hope that the people who got snow are getting dug out, and knit with heart. Bye.